So I hope you enjoyed that quick look at our camping trip last weekend. Unless plans change, that will probably be our last trip of the season. Partially because we just have so much work to do around here. I've got some trees that need to come down. Our leaf situation is getting completely out of control, so that needs cleaned up. And we just have several little items to take care of before we pack up and take off to Arizona this winter. That being said, since it probably was our last trip, I do have a couple maintenance items I need to take care of just to make sure everything's good to go for next season. So you may have noticed that the clam tent that we've been using is absolutely filthy. So I need to get that cleaned up. We had bought these Nick Wax products, which we've used their products in the past, not necessarily these, but we've had good results. So we're going to check it out and see how these work. All right, so here's where I'm at. This stuff ain't cheap. And just from what I'm seeing, it's going to take the whole bottle to do maybe the top of the tent. So I think I'm going to try something a little more cost effective to at least get the major stains out and then go back over with this. So let me go see what I can come up with. All right, so it's getting a little warm, so I had to dress a little more appropriately and decided to go with the suds in the bucket approach. So a little bit of Dawn, and we'll see if that works, at least to knock down the major dirt, and then we'll go back with the Nick Wax over the top of that. Well, still ain't great. I think the lesson learned here is probably don't let your tent get this filthy. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the tents with this two-step Dawn and then Nick Wax approach. And then we did get the Nick Wax protectant, so I'll put that on there. As far as the cleaning, I think that's going to be as good as it's going to get. So one other thing we noticed last trip was that these seams along this top roof edge, water would actually come down, come in the crease on the outside, and then drip down through the holes in this seam. So we seam sealed the whole thing when we got it. For whatever reason, didn't think about these, I guess, since it was on the inside. But so I got to run around and got some handy dandy seam sealant, and we'll seal these around through here. And I want to get that done because it takes a couple hours for that to cure. Well, the walls of the tent are now treated. The seam sealant is drying. Once that all dries, I'll pull it down and treat the roof, and I'll pretty much call it a day on that one. It's not great, but it's better than what it was. That being said, if you have something that you use to maintain or clean your tent that works well, please put that in the comments below because I would love to hear about it. I'm not real thrilled with what we use, so yeah, any suggestions are more than welcome. But anyway, while I'm waiting on that, I have one other project today, and we use these little 1 pound propane canisters, basically just because I don't like the environmental impact of the disposable ones. So I felt that this is a better option. That being said, it's definitely not as convenient, and therefore I only use these as a backup. You'll probably have seen in our video that we got this guy here. And so this little 5-pound tank, which is what we've been using when we're tent camping, which has been working great. The issue being is that up until this trip, or the trip last weekend, we had not taken the propane fire pit. And so we figured out that the propane fire pit will only run probably a few hours, I would say maybe 3-ish, off of this 5-pound tank. So we went through that pretty quick, ended up having to go refill it after the first night, and then used it just dedicated for the fire pit the second night until it ran out. And then we're using the little 1-pound tanks for our stove. So that being said, the 1-pound tanks now need filled. So I'm going to knock that out real quick. It's not a huge ordeal. It just something that I don't want to deal with every time we go camping. Well, it appears that my 20-pound tank is completely empty as well. So I'm not getting these little ones filled today. Anyhow, looks like I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I got to go finish up on that tent. But as always, I greatly appreciate you all watching, and we will see you in the next one.